Ironically, having too much sense creates nonsense. Whatever is logical is possible, but not all possibilities are logical. So having a strictly logical mind reduces your potential and therefore possibilities.
BTSW speaks.
So again, this one is straightforward, but I just want to explain it and talk about it in the form of examples and hypotheticals and analogies because, that's what I do. So that everyone who didn't get it at first would understand it now, and everyone who thought they understood it before would even more so grasp the concept that I was trying to lay down. So, with logic is everything that makes sense. 2 plus 2 is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4. Don't think about it too much. Anyway, the reason why 2 plus 2 is 4 is because that is a logical happening. It's something that lines up perfectly or logically in a way that makes sense to everyone that has sense. So, in other words, if you give a logical explanation to somebody that's stupid, chances are they ain't gonna understand. However, that doesn't change the logic of it. So, whatever is logical is possible because that makes sense. So, everything that makes sense is a possibility. However, flipping it around, everything that is possible is not logical. Now, this is where you have a lot of people who believe in things like karma, and every religious person ever or spiritual person, anyone that believes in a higher being, these people go off of this premise, the premise that all possibilities are not logical. Sometimes you may be in school, you may be stressing and struggling to remember everything, and you might take an exam or even just an in-class task, something that you didn't study for, you're not prepared for. The logical outcome of that is, well, you'll fail. However, it is possible that you pass, and based on the logic of that whole scenario, you not studying and then taking a test or an exam, it is not logical to expect the outcome or the end result to be that you pass. However, it's not impossible. You see, logic can only run on logic, but possibilities are endless. In other words, the fact that you might be breathing right now, and I'm not trying to scare you, but there might be some internal forces right now. It could be gas, but it could be something really serious. And you wouldn't know anything about it because it's not logical to believe that that would kill you. However, it's not impossible that it would kill you, or it's not impossible that it wouldn't. But if you was to go to the doctor or get anyone to diagnose you and check you out, get a regular checkup, if they find something in your body and they say, okay, well, this thing is known to kill you, then they can only give you that logical explanation. Well, you have this thing and it's gonna kill you in 5 days. However, it's not impossible for you to live past those 5 days. And with that being said, everyone, I believe, this is my opinion, brace yourself, I believe everyone should live, or at least have a mentality that because the possibilities are endless, that therefore means having too much sense or applying too much logic to every situation will therefore limit your possibilities. Because since possibilities are endless, that means it therefore surpasses the whole premise of logic itself. So, having too much sense creates nonsense. I hope I am being too complicated and complex. I hope everybody's still following. If you're not following, I can just simplify it just one more time. If you believe that there is only one way to divide, let's say, the number 10 straight down the middle, 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, then you are being too logical. Obviously, 5 on one side if you split 10, you would say, okay, yeah, split it in half. 5 on that side, 5 on the other side. But 10 can be split 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just split it 10 times. So if you have too much sense, if you think too logically on it, you will only think that 10 can be split once, half, down the middle. But it could be split half, it could be split even in quarters. You could put decimals on it just to make it even more possible, or to get even more possibilities out of this splitting. Are you following? I hope you follow. So to wrap it up, act like you got some sense. No doubt, I'll always tell you that. However, don't act like you got too much sense. Please know that possibilities are endless. And that means that not all possibilities are logical, but all logic is possible. So, keep your sense, but just have an open mind to the possibilities.